In this section, we'll look at the descriptive markings that help to identify drill pipe. The first one is the high-strength identification groove. It's milled into the pin-end tool joint by the manufacturer. It tells you which pipe is high strength and which isn't. For example, if it's in the center of the pin, that's standard weight high-strength pipe. If it's towards the taper of the tool joint, that's heavyweight high-strength drill pipe. Generally, most high-strength pipe is either G105 or S135, and standard grade is grade E. When the maximum hook load weight has been reached for the standard pipe, high-strength pipe is added to the top of the string so that we can continue drilling. It's made of stronger and harder steel, so it can hold heavier weights. There is one major disadvantage, though. It's more brittle than the standard pipe. Another mark in the pin is the identification mill slot. Inside it, you'll find the pipe weight code and the pipe grade code. Each joint bought by any one rig is sequentially numbered. The number may also be stamped on the tool joints by the rig personnel. We've already seen how bands of paint are used to identify particular conditions. Pipe bodies have their own set of markings. Get to know the system, because it'll help to avoid confusion when you start drilling with a string that's recently been inspected and graded. A single white band around the pipe body means it's new and has never been in the hole. That's Class 1. Pipe that's been run at least once but is within specs is called Premium Class and has 2 white bands. A single band of yellow is Class 2, an orange band, Class 3. A red band means that serious damage has been found. This is scrap pipe and should never be run into the hole. The bands are all about 2 feet from the tool joint on the pin end. Tool joints are classified using a similar system. New pipe doesn't have any paint on the tool joint. It'll only be marked on the pipe body, so a single white band on the tool joint doesn't mean it's a new one. The other markings are the same. 2 white bands for Premium, 1 yellow for Class 2, an orange for Class 3. A red band, which means either scrap or shop repairable. There can also be a green band to show that the pipe's field repairable. You'll probably come across pipe with different classifications for each of the tool joints and the pipe itself. That means that one part has deteriorated faster than the other. The pipe classification reflects the maximum hook load it can support. The tool joint classification reflects its maximum torsional strength. In this example, we're checking for maximum hook load. It's 5-inch, 19.50 pounds per foot, grade E drill pipe with 2 white bands on the pipe body, a yellow band on the pin, and 2 white bands on the box. So we look at the bands on the body, which tells us that it's Premium Class. We look up 5-inch 19.50 grade E drill pipe in Table 21 of the RP7G and find that Premium Class pipe has a maximum hook load of 311,535 pounds. Table 10 tells us that the significant factor in determining torsional strength is the OD of the box. Using the same tubular 5-inch 19.50 grade E, we see that the Premium Class box has a recommended make-up torque of 15,776 foot-pounds. For a Class 2 box with a thinner worn wall, it's 14,082 foot-pounds. After pipe's been run into the hole, the paint will wear off, so you can't rely on the coloured bands all the time. Because of this, the inspection company stamps information into the taper of the pin. Here we have the serial number of this joint, 128, the symbol of the inspection company, T, the classification of the pipe body, the dot, and the date it was graded, 96. If you want to, you can now get all the data on this joint by checking its inspection report. You're looking for a report made by Tuboscope, indicated by the T. The 9 stands for September, and for the year, you always refer back to the nearest one ending with the same digit. In this case, 1996. If there's no dot, it means that the pipe hasn't been inspected since it was new. 1 dot means premium class, 2 dots are class 2, and 3 are class 3. There's also a benchmark. It's put in the thread area of the tool joints to give you an accurate way of working out how much shoulder has been and can be removed in refacing. All manufacturers have their own symbols, but there'll be some sort of line or dot placed 1/8 of an inch from the shoulder when the pipe's new. On the pin, it's parallel to the shoulder with a circle or emblem of some sort just behind it. In the box, it's inside the counter bore. Don't remove any more shoulder than necessary, and certainly never take from any single joint more than 1/32 of an inch at any one refacing, or more than 1/16 of an inch in total over the life of the connection. For example, on the pin end, the maximum distance from the benchmark to the shoulder shouldn't be more than 3/16 of an inch. If it is, you know that the shoulder's been refaced more than the total allowable 1/16 of an inch, so remove it from service for complete recuffing. On the box end, it's just the reverse. If the distance to the benchmark gets to be lower than 1/16 of an inch, too much shoulder has been removed. Those are the basic identification marks. Let's just summarize them. Use the API mill slot and groove method of drill string identification. The markings at the base of the pin tell you the tool joint manufacturer, the month and year it was welded, the pipe manufacturer's symbol, and the grade of pipe. Pipe body classification is always marked near the pin. 1 white band for new pipe, 2 for premium class, a yellow band for class 2, an orange one for class 3, and a single red band to identify scrap pipe. For tool joint classification, if there's no paint band, it's new. 2 white bands on the individual tool joint mean it's premium class, 1 yellow means class 2, and 1 orange class 3. For tool joint condition, a green band means it's field repairable, and a red one means it's scrap or shop repairable. The classification depends on the degree of wear. Information about the pipe is stamped into the pin by the inspection company. The benchmark is in the thread area of the tool joint to give you an accurate way of knowing how much shoulder has been and can be removed in refacing.